Hi folks, Joblots Comics here. We're looking at a modern age comic, and because it's nearly Halloween, we're looking at spooky things. So this is a Devil's Reign tie-in, and it's got a terrific Moon Knight cover here. I don't know an awful lot about modern Moon Knight. I remember the old Moonlight, but this is from this is issue 8, and it's from 2022, I believe. It's a couple of years old. Yeah, it's a great cover though. Let's have a wee look. It is an interesting splash page. Welcome to the Midnight Mission. My name is Dr. Moon. How can I help you? So, I think Midnight Mission was Moon Knight's kind of base of operation, and then here's a little rundown. Hunter's Moon is a zealous disciple of Khonshu Hu, and a civilian identity of Dr. Badr opened a medical practice in the same neighbourhood as Moon Knight's Midnight Mission. Yeah. After Mayor Wilson Fisk's recent crackdown on costume heroes in New York, Moon Knight was arrested by the Thunderbolts and incarcerated. So that's kind of where we are with the story. Here's a little advert for Wolverine patch number 1 by Larry Hama. Wolverine in a tux always looks good, doesn't it? So, this is obviously part of a tie-in, yeah, so there's probably not a lot going in. I think you probably had to read the original issues. There's the Rhino and the Moon Knight. So I can't really offer an awful lot of insight here, but what I can do is have a look at the... Oh, is the Galactus, the trial of the Watcher. The Watcher's always on trial. There we go. These glossy paper comic books, yeah, always create a glare. It doesn't matter what you really do with your lights. Stained Glass Scarlet, I remember that from the old Doug Moench and Bill Sienkiewicz days on Moon Knight. Here's an advert for Spider-Man. Is that Spider-Man fighting Spider-Man? What the... That artwork's all a bit busy, isn't it? The colorist isn't really making things much easier for the reader. There's an advert for New Mutant. There's an advert. A lot of adverts in modern comics. You notice every second page is an advert for another comic. I remember you used to get adverts and it was for other things in comics. What the? We got a lot of... Wow. We got a lot of strange things going on here. What we got here? X-Men Unlimited. Jonathan Hickman was still doing stuff back then, huh? Yeah, this is really busy, isn't it? You know, it's hard even kind of focusing on... It's because I'm old, though, but it's hard kind of focusing on what is going on. I'm not sure about this colour palette at all. I don't remember Moon Knight being quite so supernatural. There's Ravencroft. Marvel's answer to Arkham. And it's finished, but we get an advert for the next issue anyway, just in case you... Oh, they've got a sort of Escher type homage going on here. And there you go. So that's what Moon Knight looked like in 2022. It's a nice cover, I'll give it that much. Not really my bag, baby. But hope you enjoyed looking at that. If you did, why don't you subscribe to the channel? It's a good logo. See you all in the next one.